Okay, I just opened up a bag of Eureka pay dirt from Goldnpaydirt. Let's see what it looks like. We're going to use the gold wheel today, the Gold Magic. I like the Gold Magic. I use that all the time. Let's dump a little bit in there, see what it looks like. You can see, is there anything going up in there? The water's a little cloudy. I ran about, probably 15 pounds of dirt through it. This is what I'm using. Gold Magic. Got a lot of black sand in there. If I just take a little bit of water and just kind of wash it back down. If you look close, you can see a piece of gold in there. See, I can wash some of that black sand out of there. I use this both ways. Use it both dry and wet. I like doing it dry with some of the real fine pay dirt that's real powdery, because it makes the water so dirty so fast that it's just easier to do it dry. And then pick all the Took all the gold out with tweezers, and then I save all the fine black sand, and I run that through a miller table later. Try to rinse some of this out too. Okay, we'll shut it off. Put the center back in there. Let it run for a while. And you can see what we got out of that bag of dirt. Okay, what I'll do is and that's what I got out of there. Okay, that's what I got. You can kind of see. A little bit of black sand. I saved that black sand and go through that later. I picked those out with tweezers. Let's see here. Oops. Okay, I take the tweezers and I can kind of pick them up, put them in there. And I'll pick them all up and then I'll come back. Okay, I got them all. See a little bit in there. And what we'll do, we'll set that down, shut her off, and we'll reach in there, grab that, we'll dump her in again. Make sure there's no sand left in there. Okay, that's pretty much done. All we gotta do now, shake her a little bit, see what we got. We got everything the first run pretty much. So what I'll do, I should put a little more water in there. And I got a pail here, and I just and the rest of it I will run one more time, but normally I don't get anything else. But you can see the black sand I've got in there, and I'll run that through. Like I say, I'll run it through the table. I've got more too, but basically I got all the gold out. It just takes a few minutes, and it's kind of fun unless you want to pan it. But this works really well. Charges, and I just charge it overnight, but it runs for like 24 hours straight. I haven't charged it for a couple of weeks, but it sure does a good job. And I still got a little bit of gold there. You'll see it right there. I picked it all out with the tweezers, and any flour gold I get later. It isn't that big a deal. I'll take this up and I just set it with the rest of my gold with the cover off. You can see I have the cover off. That way the air will dry it, and by tomorrow I take it and I'll weigh it and I'll see what I got. But I have actually for Christmas, my kids and grandkids and everybody gave me a bunch of packages of this, and I've got let's see, I've got 4 left, so heck, should I throw another one in? Let's take one of these smaller ones and see what that does. Got a smaller one here. This one is Goldnpaydirt Horde. Let's see what we got. I just tear it open, get the bag out. Got all kinds of paperwork there. Pop it open with the knife, and let's do her again, see what we come up with. It doesn't matter, all the dirt goes into a tub. I've got a tub down there underneath this that catches everything. So let's see, let's let her go. There's some black sand and stuff in there, but that's alright. This is called Horde. Let's see what comes out of it. There's a little bit of debris in there too. Normally this guy, the sand is pretty darn clean. I don't get much mud. Like I say, I've run 20 pounds through this water, which is probably maybe an ice cream pail and a half, 2 ice cream pails full. You can see how it works. Really, you might be able to. I can see a couple of specks of gold in there already. The gold just follows it up, follows the wheel right up, and the rocks fall out. Let's see if we can take and give it a little tap. I can see a few flashes of gold in there. Whoops, maybe you can't, but I can't. Okay, there we go. Let's see, I'll dump some more in there. I put this in a river, and I try to classify it 1/4 inch. And see the gold flopping around in there? Yeah, you can. There's a rock in there knocking it around. That rock. Drop it down in the bucket. This guy's pretty consistent. If I buy a bag for, I usually get, I would say 30% back. If I buy a bag for $100, I get about $35 or $40. If I buy a $100 bag, just about a gram. But if I buy a $20 bag, you can kind of figure you're going to get about $8, $6, $8, $7 right in there, $7 worth. And I figure, just a rough estimate, I always figure around $40. I don't sell the gold. I collect it. Another rock. I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to roll those two little rocks out of there. Pull that out. And let's see what we got. Okay, let's put it back in there. Clean that hole out. What we'll do is we'll turn it back on. Let's see what we got. Did we get anything? Yeah. Look at that. That collects all the gold. There's not a problem. Look at that. There's just lots of it in there. Even one nice piece. That's a nice bag. Let's say you'll get at least a third. Third of your money back. But it's for the fun of it. It's not for, I'm certainly not trying to make money off of it. I'll pick that out and I'll show you what I got.